Hello, this is Kevin Gorham from Stewart Cooper & Kuhn with a special recording for my clients. Some of us have talked briefly about using X-ray searches in Google for specific purposes of finding hidden jobs or breaking news on jobs. So what I wanted to do was take the opportunity to create this little video to explain how to construct 3 different types of searches that we're going to touch on today. What's happening out there right now is the cost of job postings is rising dramatically. To post 30,000 jobs in 1994 cost about $5,000. The most recent number shows us that in 2008 that same number of jobs cost about $1.9 million. And there are over 100,000 employment-related websites. So employers are stuck with where do they advertise and post their jobs to get the best bang for their buck. Well, quite frankly, they're trying not to post them anywhere but on their own corporate websites. And as a result, recruiters are using Google searches, specifically Google X-ray searches, to find candidates and resumes out on the web. So why not reverse that process and harness the power of X-ray searches for job candidates as well in order to source out jobs? We're going to hit 3 different kinds of searches today. The first being searching for a specific job. In this circumstance, you will see how it's constructed here with the in title command, which tells us to look for the phrase Operations Manager in the title of a page. In parentheses, you'll see it says in title for job, or in title for jobs, or in title careers. In other words, that's telling us to go to websites and look for a job, jobs, or careers pages. Also important words to look for on those pages would be apply or submit. Those are very common words that you would find on a company's career website. In this circumstance, we're using the example of an operations manager, but what you can do is replace this with any job that you're looking for. So we're going to take this phrase and copy it out of our slide here and go to Google and plug that search string in here. Conduct the search, and this is going to show us basically all the operations manager jobs that can be found in those 100,000 websites around the country. So now let's say you're someone who's not really looking to go anywhere in the US and you have more of a specific job search. I myself live in Phoenix, Arizona. And let's say I just want to look at jobs in Arizona. So I type in the 2-word abbreviation for Arizona and look for my results. So it's now only pulling operations manager jobs in Phoenix, Tucson, anywhere else in Arizona. But I've decided, I really don't want to commute to Tucson because that is an 1.5 to 2-hour drive depending on what part of Tucson, so I just want to stay in the Phoenix area. So I changed my search to Phoenix, Arizona, and now my results only bring back operations manager jobs in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, an important thing that we can do with this search string is we can take and see these results. Here we've got about 4,780 results. And like I say, you can narrow them down to what city you're looking at. But we can also take this string, the search string, copy it, and then go into Google's function called alerts. For those of you who aren't familiar with alerts, you can use alerts to basically let you know when news comes out about something. So in our circumstance here, we are going to paste our search string in there, and this will tell us Basically, every time something new comes out regarding an operations manager in the Phoenix, Arizona area, you can have it come back once a day, as it happens, or once a week. You choose which result is best for you, but be careful. Your email can get overrun very quickly. Then you just click on Create Alert, and it will automatically feed that information to your email box in whatever time manner you prefer. So that's our first search on how to look for a specific job. I'm going to clear this out. Then we'll talk about our second type of search. Our second type of search involves looking for hiring announcements. So we'll copy this from our presentation and once again go into Google and paste it. So we're looking for in title, hiring, or in title, new jobs. Make sure if you do write these yourself, the word "or" is completely capitalized. So we're telling it to look for the word hiring in any pages, in any web pages. Then we're also telling it to look for specifically for the phrase new jobs. This one I'm going to tell you, you do need to narrow down what you're looking for, otherwise you will get any announcements of any jobs anywhere in the United States and possibly other countries. So I've narrowed it down to, once again, Arizona. This is going to give me a lot of different information, a lot of different listings. If you want to get more specific about finding news articles, you know, information that's just coming out right now, the best thing to do is go into Google News and plugging in your same search string. We'll do the search, and this is going to give us, once again, information, but it's more specific to news articles that have been released on what's going on, such as 800 jobs at a job fair, the companies that are showing up at that job fair. If you couldn't make it to the job fair, this is handy because it's telling you which companies were there. There will also be articles like Northwestern Mutual is on a hiring binge that tells you here's a company that's looking to hire a lot of people. So it puts you out in front of other job seekers. You're more proactive than reactive because you're hearing about this in the news before the jobs even post to the internet. And if this involves a target company that's on your list, you can reach out to that target company as well. They may not be showing that they're going to be hiring people in the specific job that you're looking for, but you can contact them to see if it's something that might come up in the future because you know they're in hiring mode. The nice thing about this function is, rather than having to go to Google Alerts and copy everything over, you can just click down here at the bottom to create an email alert. Once again, that'll take you right here. Choose how frequently you want to receive those results. And finally click on Create Alert. And that'll send everything to your mailbox. Alright, one last search that we're going to play with today. This one involves the various recruiting websites. There are a couple of very popular recruiting websites, Taleo and Kenexa. So we're going to show you basically how to get and search their website for all the job listings. Once again, we'll copy our string from a slide. Quite what we were hoping for there. Let's try that again. We'll just type it in this time. So what we're looking for, we're asking it to go to a specific site, which is Taleo.net. then typing in title, because we're asking it to look for the careers page, and then the job we're looking for. The specific job we're looking for is operations manager, so we put that in quotes. Then we can also specify Arizona. Like I say, you can change where you're searching. If you live in Washington, you can specify Washington, or you can specify Seattle, Bellingham, Tacoma, anything like that. It gets that specific. And we run our search. So this is going to find anything that's been listed in that Taleo system and return those results for you. Once again, you can do the same exact thing with this as we did before. Take that search string, copy it, go into Google Alerts, set it up, and how often do you want to get those results? And create that alert. So those are 3 different kinds of X-ray searches that you can use with Google to help you source out opportunities that may not be listed on every website. They may not be found actually by Indeed or Simply Hired, because both of those aggregators search lots of company websites, but they don't hit them all. This search functionality absolutely hits all of those websites searching for what you plug in to your search parameters. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call or pop me an email. Have a great day.